Let's go to our second game of the week, and this is going to see Kingfisher travel to Anadarko in a very big District 3A1 matchup. Both of these teams are in the playoffs. They're basically just trying to fight. Both have a shot to still finish second in the district. Anadarko needs some help. A win here goes a long way there. Kingfisher controls its own destiny. Still has to go to Plainview next week. Tom is going with the Yellow Jackets on the road in this one in the battle of a pair of 6-2 teams. Mark, do you agree with Tom, or are you going to go the other direction and pick the home team?
Oh man, I need Jace to have some earmuffs here. I think Anadarko at home has got enough to get this done. Ferris Satir, Troy Pendarvis running the ball, Napoleon Camp on the outside at wide receiver, Miles Dorado and Malachi Beaver on defense are really good players. Kingfisher's gotten a lot better as the season's gone along. I know Anadarko is expecting a really tough game, but I'm going to go with the home team here. I'm going to go with the Warriors.
Yeah, they want to run. They want to run the ball, and I think 17 rushing touchdowns between those two backs and about almost 1,000 yards combined. But they can throw the ball around a little bit. They've got some skill. They average 42 points a game. It's a pretty tough offense. Sean Meek, who do you have?
Two teams that like you said, both still think they got a shot to finish as the two seed and host a first round playoff game here. I think this is our most competitive game of the week. I think it could be our tightest game of the week. I see it coming down to last possession, less than a one score game. But I'm going to take the Yellow Jackets in a tight one. I'm going to take them to get it done. On the road, they got Anadarko this week, Plainview next week. If they can win both of those, they will get the two seeds. So I'm going to pick the Yellow Jackets to get it done in a close one.
I'll tell you what everybody's fighting for is to not be fourth, which means a trip to Sulphur in the first round of the playoffs, and hasn't that doesn't bode well for the Jackets the last 2 years. Jace, just to help you with your research, this game is at Anadarko. Who are you picking?
That's the purple and gold school or yellow school. I remember them a little bit. Unless Sheldon Wilson's playing running back, I'm not picking Anadarko. I'm picking Kingfisher. Yeah, unless Sheldon Wilson's playing, I'm picking Kingfisher all day. Doesn't matter who we have. I've been hearing nothing but good things about Kingfisher, how we have a little bit more fight to us this year. So as a proud alumni, that makes me feel a little better. So yeah, I'm going with the Yellow Jackets. No brainer.
Yeah, it's not 2011, so Sheldon not likely to suit up. But yeah, that also didn't go well for Kingfisher that night, as I'm sure you remember well.
Oh yeah, I was a freshman. I was out there praying to God they didn't put us in for slop cleanup minutes.
All right, Jacob, set me a line.
And this is going to be a great game. I think this will decide. Will go a long ways to deciding who gets that two seed. And again, you don't want to fall into that trap of having to travel to Sulphur in the first round of the playoffs in 3A. That's going to be a really hard, tough first round draw for whoever ends up from this district. Slip into that four seed, and it's going to be a good football team. Both these teams 6-2. This is a rivalry game. Mark mentioned some of Anadarko's players. Well, Kingfisher's got the three Bs. The Birdwell distributing into Blair and Beckman on the outside. Those three guys have all been explosive. They've got a experienced offensive and defensive line. I think this game's going to end up being won in the trenches. Um, I really was leaning toward Anadarko in this matchup just because of home field and the momentum they have. Kingfisher's very good, but in honor of having an All-American Kingfisher alum on, he's tipped the scales for me. I do have Anadarko a 4-point favorite at home, but I think Kingfisher goes on the road and wins at 30-28.